That's what I'm talking about. That's what I've been talking about all season long. The Oklahoma City Thunder are going to win the NBA championship. I said all season long they're going to win the West, and they did so by an all-time record 16 games. Yet Draymond Green said nobody fears the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then my friend Paul Pierce came on my Skip One-on-One show and said nobody out there fears the Oklahoma City Thunder. And Paul's Celtics should be fearing themselves right now. And by the way, please God, let Draymond and company, let Steph's hamstring be okay. Please let them hang on and eliminate the Timberwolves and get to the Western Conference Finals and face my Oklahoma City Thunder and just get destroyed, get annihilated, get exposed, get run out of the building the way the Denver Nuggets got run out of the building tonight because the Oklahoma City Thunder got challenged in Game 1. Remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander had played 4 games in 27 days. That's got to be some kind of record going into the Denver series because they swept Memphis, and the first 2 games were absolute annihilations. And yes, my Thunder were up 14 with, 6.5 minutes to go in Game 1. And they screwed up. And the coach screwed up. He's still a little young, a little wet behind the ears when it comes to sweat dripping, late game, clutch game, playoff situations. I didn't like the fouling. Whatever. It still came down to Chet Holmgren missed 2 free throws. By the way, tonight he bounced back and went 7 for 7 from the free throw line. But what happened in Game 1 was he missed the second free throw. Denver doesn't have a timeout. Russell freaking Westbrook. Worst hands of any point guard in the history of basketball. The biggest point guard turnover machine I've ever seen, with the wildest hands and the wildest decision making. He winds up with the ball in the open court, back in his old stomping grounds in Oklahoma City. Boom, boom, boom. Here he comes, and I'm thinking, just jack it up. Just shoot it. Just drive it and throw the ball in the 12th row. Just turn it up. Just do something crazy, Russ, like you so often have in your career. And instead, he looks across court at Aaron Gordon and kicks it all the way across court. They're only down 1. What is that? Well, at least it was a safe play because Aaron Gordon was open. He was 0 for 2 from 3 at that point. He has improved a lot as a three-point shooter, but he's a career 32%. He's like almost as bad as Russ is from 3. But he improved to 42%. I don't know what got into him this year. And he just catches it, and he was the hero, obviously, of Game 5 against the Clippers on the putback dunk. And he just goes up and shoots a 3. You only need 1 to tie. Shot a 3. And it went in. Shot me right in the heart. I fell on the floor. I rolled over and over like I was on fire. I couldn't believe it. We blew a 14-point lead and lost. I'm from Oklahoma City. I can claim this team. I didn't love the first generation. I didn't love the Durant, Westbrook, Harden. That was a team hard to get your arm around. Just not a Westbrook guy. And then Westbrook gets the assist on the game-winning shot. And it was trouble because Joker was all-time great in Game 1. What was it, 42 and 22? God. Just a beast, a bull of a beast. And with a pretty short turnaround, my Oklahoma City Thunder said, no, watch this. And they came out and scored more points in the first half than any NBA team has ever scored in any half in any playoff game ever. Ever. That's the statement they made. That's what they're made of. I tweeted right before the game started, they are made of the right stuff, and they're about to show you what they are made of. You can't go down 0-2 to Joker and Jamal going back to Denver. You just can't, or you're going to get eliminated. And they didn't. They did the opposite. They hung 87 on Denver in the first half. And then even more to the point, what I loved even more than 87 was the third quarter, because you got to validate it. You've seen what keeps happening in these playoffs. I just watched the defending champion Boston Celtics at home in games 1 and 2 blow back-to-back 20-point leads in the second half, one in the fourth quarter. 20-point leads. No lead is safe. These are on their way to being the greatest NBA playoffs ever. The visiting team in this round was 6-0 going into this late game tonight. Now they're 6-1 because my Thunder said no. No to Joker, no to Jamal, no to Westbrook, who's been playing at a supremely high level, and he was back on a mission to prove Oklahoma City wrong. There have been a lot of teams that have said no to him that he's tried to prove wrong, starting with the Clippers. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes out tonight and scores 34 on 11 of 13 after he got his ass kicked by Joker in an MVP duel. SGA's got to win this, doesn't he? For them to win the West by 16 games, and he is the unquestioned leader, led the whole league in scoring and led the league in defensive win shares. Who's ever done that before as a 6'5" guard? It's impossibly great. So tonight he makes 11 of 13 shots on Denver, and he was a plus 51. I haven't had time to look this up. Is that some kind of playoff record to be a plus 51 in a playoff game? Plus 51. The final score is 149 to 106. But I love the third quarter the most because they came out and validated. They said, we're not going to be a victim of what happened to the Celtics. We're not going to be a victim of what happened to the Cavs, the T-Wolves. We're not going to do that. We're going to do this. And they won the third quarter 37-20. God. Denver actually shot it great from three. They made 15 of 37. Thunder made 16 of 36. Lost by 43. God. Denver lost by 43. Chet Holmgren bounced back after missing those two free throws with 15 and 11. 7 of 7, as I said, from the free throw line. And my God, my favorite thing about the Thunder, my favorite thing to watch about the Thunder is Chet Holmgren in the open floor on the fast break, like a one-man fast break. Dribble. He's 7 feet 1 inch tall, and he's just flying up the court. He kind of runs up on his tippy toes. It's kind of a prancy, dancy run, up on his tippy toes, but he can, boy, he's just flying. He looks like a little guy flying up the floor, Euro stepping, going up. I mean, 7-1, you can't stop it. No team attacks the basket better than the Thunder attack the basket, starting with SGA. Hartenstein's got that little lefty floater. I don't know how he does it, but it's money. And 7 guys in double figures, because I said it all year long. This is the deepest team in pro basketball. They just keep coming with the Isaiah Joes, Cason Wallaces. They just keep coming and coming from everywhere. They're so athletic and so explosive. Alex Caruso comes in and just mucks it up on both ends of the floor, playing defense, stealing the ball, batting the ball, blocking shots, then taking it the other way, driving it, crashing into people, dishing it. He just wreaks havoc. They're so deep, and they're so talented, and they're so rested, and now they're so refocused. It was just hard to get ready for a Denver coming off of Game 7 in which they obliterated the Clippers. They were playing at an extremely high level. They got new coach momentum. Joker's never been better. And tonight, the Thunder just said, no, we're not going to take that anymore. And they beat the hell out of Joker tonight. They reduced him to a cheap-shotting, frustrated shell of himself in the second half. He got ugly. He was just playing dirty basketball because he just lost it. I'm sure he's going to come out swinging, so to speak, in Game 3. It's a quick turnaround. It's Friday night. I still love the Thunder to win this series. I think they can win both games in Denver, but hey, if they just win one, that's fine too, because they'll come home and they'll do this again. They're going to beat the Denver Nuggets. I hope they get to beat the Golden State Warriors. Nothing would do my heart better than that, to see Draymond eat it, eat his words, eat some shots. This team is serious business. This is the Oklahoma City University Thunder. I grew up going to Oklahoma City University games. Abe Lemons was the coach, Frederickson Fieldhouse. I sat at the 50-yard line, like mid-court, front row, season tickets. This is the reincarnation. It's like a college rah-rah team with supreme pro basketball talent. I've never seen anything quite like it before, and it was on display tonight. It's hard to beat the Denver Nuggets 149-106 in a game they want so badly they can taste it. They want to go home up 2-0 on these upstarts because nobody out there fears the Thunder except the Nuggets. And now deep down, the Golden State Warriors. Maybe they watch, maybe they didn't, maybe they don't care. It's just some college team. I can't wait until Steph Curry pulls Draymond aside before the conference finals game 1 and says, hey man, why didn't you have to say that about the Thunder? We got enough problems without you saying nobody fears them. You better fear them, NBA. Hear that distant thunder? You heard it tonight. It was thundering all up and down that floor in Oklahoma City tonight. And that thunder and that front is going to move up into the Rockies for Friday night at Denver. Thunder were 10.5-point favorites at home tonight because they are the betting favorite to win it all. I called it before the season. I did adjust to say they'll beat Boston in the finals, and now I feel even better than ever about that because the Celtics are beating the Celtics. Here they come, NBA. Message was sent tonight from Oklahoma City to reverberate all over America. The team nobody cares about, the team nobody wants to watch, the team nobody fears is about to win your NBA championship. Thunder that.